Yeah, I think I said before the game, and they tweeted it as well. Me, Chelsea, Jen, and then of course Gabby and some people on the bench are the only people who have ever experienced our awesome fan base. And I think we knew people were coming because we had some student sections and meetings and stuff like that. But even the girl in Akron said to me, she was like, "Your fans are awesome. Like they really showed out for you." And it's just, I mean, I think at the beginning it was nerve wracking for us because we are a new team, and I think there's a little bit of pressure behind the fact that we're all new and we kind of have something to prove. But at the end of the day, in the second half, when we were hitting threes and when we were going on runs, it's just so much more fun when the fans are there because we feed off their energy. And I love when I hear people screaming at the refs. I think it's so funny. So it was awesome to have them back.
For you guys, kind of a nitty gritty finish there with a little bit of a free throw game. What was Coach telling you in those late game huddles to help you guys eke out this win?
I think more than anything, even when we missed a couple free throws, which isn't a big deal because I think we stuck together and pulled out a win and just were there for each other. Coach Barnes was just kind of like, it's okay, like just we got to get the next stop. And it's kind of just when you miss a free throw like that at the end of the game, you can't dwell on it. You just got to be like, we got to get this stop. And at the end of the day, we can only control what we can control. So if we're going to miss some shots, that's going to happen. And we know everyone on our team is capable of shooting free throws. So it's not something that's going to be common, us missing free throws. But luckily, like you mentioned to Malia, our men's team pulled through to make that girl miss those free throws because I wouldn't have been able to shoot those free throws with all those guys behind the hoop. So yeah, I think just sticking together is a really big theme for us this year, and having each other's back, regardless of the circumstances, really pulled us through to the end.
What's a win say about you ladies? A young team, a lot of new faces, people that haven't been here for a very long time, to be able to face some adversity deep in games and stretches, even the other day against Eastern Michigan too. What's that say about a group that you're able to overcome that stuff early on?
Yeah, I think it says a lot. I mean, like I said, I think we have a lot to prove. We're a new team, but we have a lot of experience. It might be from different places, but at the end of the day, I think every time we step on the court, we're trying to prove. I think within the Youngstown community, we all know this is a really good team and we can be capable of a lot of winning, a lot of fun games. But outside of the Youngstown community, I mean, even in the Horizon League rankings, I think we were kind of looked down on, which kind of lights a fire behind us. So heading into every game, we kind of have a chip on our shoulder. And after every win, we don't let our, Coach Barnes always says, don't let your highs get too high and your lows get too low. So we don't dwell on a win just like we don't dwell on a loss, but it definitely feels good to win because I think from the outside there's a lot of people doubting us as a new team. So when we get those wins, it just means that much more.
A lot of success for you either driving to the block or kicking out. Was that something you wanted to take advantage of coming in, or was it just opening up for you?
Yeah, so as a team, actually, we got together and we watched Akron play Robert Morris this past weekend. And when we were watching them, I was like, guys, we got to drive every time. Like, they don't like the penetration. They try to come out and pressure, but at the end of the day, you jab step and take them to the hoop. They can't guard. And I think we run one-on-one play when there's a bigger girl on you, and there was that 6-foot girl kind of guarding like me and Chelsea at times, and you just got to take advantage of that. And that's when we say a lot, like, take the first punch and be the aggressor. Like, don't let the other team come out and hit you, and then you're kind of falling backwards all the time. So I think once we started attacking a little bit, I think we all feed off of that. So when I started attacking, then Malia started hitting better shots because it takes some pressure off the shooters. So I think all in all, when we attack, it's better. We have amazing shooters. So people are going to be out pressuring us because you don't want Paige Shy open for a three. That's just dangerous. So they're going to be pressuring us, and that's something we have to adjust to. But I think we have a lot of quick guards, Lexi Wagner, Malia, Megan Callahan, we're all strong. We can all drive to the hoop. So we just got to remember that, be confident, and relieve our shooters from the pressure.